in for, shall we say, the ride of his life. And whatever you do, Mr. Stradlin, don't bend over for the soap, shall we say.
Only here in Wildside can you see Lazz or anything like him. Lazz is certainly one of a kind, a lovable, friendly character here in NWA Wildside, one of the most wildly popular athletes on the roster, and it should be an amazing matchup.
Despite the fact that Lazz trying to cop a feel from referee James Hamilton, which I believe is the first feel referee James Hamilton ever received, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll come back to you on that.
Standing wrist lock by Lazz. There's a kip up by Tony Stradlin, reverses that into a hammer lock. Some nice chain wrestling here to start this one out. Lazz up and underneath, going to a tough wrist lock now. Lazz knows his wrestling.
Oh, some very traditional wrestling maneuvers from both opponents. And that's just getting, we're just getting started here. Wait till Lazz gets all greased up, for lack of a better term.
What athleticism there with that bridge by Lazz. Snapmare takeover by Tony Stradlin, and he goes to the chin lock.
Smart maneuver, because I believe Lazz, seeing Tony Stradlin in the ring, would have expected that airborne offense right from the get-go. But Stradlin is fooling Lazz, and I think it's a very smart maneuver on Stradlin. But against Lazz, all bets are off there, homie.
As between the legs of Tony Stradlin, and spanking him on the hiney.
The old Greco-Roman move, the Greco portion in particular. Now, swift little spanking, as Tony Stradlin is showing more than a few signs of frustration. And they're just beginning. Tony
Stradlin showing signs of athletic frustration, wrestling match frustration, and possibly sexual frustration. Here, now with a side headlock applied on Lazz.
We'll get into sexual frustration in a later edition of Wildside, I'm sure. Oh, shoulder from Stradlin. Down goes Lazz.
Lazz there. Oh, he had the target scouted, and he was about to sink the torpedo, for lack of a better word.
Where was the target scouted? He asked Dan the Dragon knowingly. Oh dear, there is nothing quite like Lazz in the annals, for lack of a better word, in professional wrestling.
And now Irish whip by Lazz. Tony Stradlin coming off the ropes, through the legs goes Stradlin. Lazz now riding a little bareback.
I didn't know we were into the rodeo scene here at Wildside.
See Lazz firing back with punches in the corner, the shuck and the jive, and James Hamilton's stoppage of Lazz cost him a shot right to the knee regions.
A shot to the cods, as we used to say. Now Lazz up, atomic drop, right in some very potent area of Lazz. Got half of his offense right there.
Lateral press, hook of the leg, not enough to keep Lazz down. Tony Stradlin bringing a lot to the table here. Like I said, it's our first time to see him here in Wildside. I'm sure he's going to have a bright future here with a company leg drop by Tony Stradlin.
Very Moodle-like air, but still not enough to pin Lazz. God, I can hardly wait.
Lazz with the 1-2-3 combination, shucking and jiving, and there's the headshot.
The headshot on young Tony Stradlin, who I'm sure right now is debating his career choice, wondering how on earth he got locked up into a situation with one of the most bizarre creatures ever in professional wrestling, Lazz.
There Tony Stradlin ducks down, comes up with a leapfrog. Lazz coming up the ropes, the Britney Spear.
It's the Britney Spear. Down goes Stradlin. Wait a second.
Oh, what the hell is that?
My God, what the hell is that? That just might be one of the ugliest things I've ever seen. Someone coming out to Britney Spears music. Another Britney Spears wannabe. And Lazz is a little insulted.
What is this, spaz?
Lazz and spaz.
Good God, it's like a bad episode of Star Trek.
You're staying out of the booking offices from now on, Dan. Oh no, it's Lazz and this another Britney come lately. Wait a second. If I may steal a line from the unemployable Mark Madden. Cat fight! Cat fight! Cat fight! Okay, go ahead, Dan.
Oh, God bless! Cover that up, for God's sake! The censors must be going wild!
The censors have just broken their hip, putting a black bar on that one. Whoever that was left in a huff. And it seems to be the Britney Spears phenomenon is taking on new life here at NWA Wildside. Boy, talking about action.